post it in there, and I'll look over to it on stream. Okay, let's see.
Fight with all your heart.
Round one. Fight.
Okay, if a round starts in the beginning, always, most of the time, I always recommend to not do anything and watch what your opponent does. Opponent most of the time has only certain things that they can do. In this case, it's Kimberly. So what she can do is raw drive rush, jump in, bait, elbow. Like she does the elbow to bait your anti-air and punish you, or she does the EX thingy. If you see the drive rush, which it's pretty easy to see, be ready to stuff it. And for example, standing medium punch or crouching medium punch. And I think standing medium punch is better. I don't know exactly in this matchup. I would have to test it out. But standing medium punch, full punish. So already misses. Gets anti-aired. And now would keep cool. Like you're getting reset. And in this situation, you're too far away from the throw, even if she walks forward. So the only way to do pressure right now is either do a button cancel into drive rush, raw drive rush, or jump in. So there's no need to do much. And again, just watch. Jump in, Gladius, or crouching heavy punch. Fucking gum. In this matchup, I would say Gladius is better if they bait with the elbow, so you have more range on the punish. So EX counter, I would rarely use as an anti-air. There it is. The drive rush. Very risky to press the button there. Especially on the closer drive rush, but sometimes you can do that if you feel like the opponent mistimed the throw or the drive rush pressure itself. See? Set up. Now Marisa can drive rush and the opponent has to guess. So in this situation, honestly, I would do it like this. You have 3 drive gauges, right? If you drive rush and press a button, the opponent does a wake up parry, you lose, we're roughly around 1+ drive gauge, so it's too risky. The opponent doesn't really have, what's it called? Level 1. So the only way for the opponent to put you in trouble is if she drive rushes. Sorry, if Kimberly does perfect parry against the drive rush. So here I would go for the throw. If you throw, it's good. If she takes it, it's fine. Risk reward is there. Let's see. We go low. Boom. Now be careful with the drive rush. Especially at this point, I would still do it, but definitely go for the throw. Because if the parry happens now, huge problems. Still no threat. Very risky. If she perfect parried that, knee burnout. So, very important. If a person, doesn't matter which character, plays and has low drive gauge and does a drive rush, don't drive rush button. Now, never worth it. Because perfect parry destroys this. Let's go. Now would be careful with drive rush. Can still do drive rush throw, but I would recover here a bit and just walk to the corner. See what it does. Again, definitely would go for a throw here. Is that +1? No, yeah, throw wouldn't even work here. Low on drive gauge. If Marisa throws now and the Kimberly jabs, which happens a lot in this elo, that in lower master rank elos. Welcome, Jay. People love to mash buttons, especially jab. Let's want to see what happens here. Okay, I forgot about that. Good. Definitely no drive rush. I'll relax a bit, stay in this area right now, and harass, and look what Kimberly does. Big jump in, drive rush yourself. After a certain amount of time, where you see, okay, Kimberly's not doing much, you can start harassing Kimberly with forward medium punch and heavy punch or a bit Gladius. So if you hit and counter it, you can confirm into jab. Okay. Again, the only way for this to work are either safe cancel to drive rush, because if Gladius happens right now Level 1 can happen. I don't remember if it was a block string. I'm pretty sure medium punch Gladius is not a block string. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it is not a block string. Very dangerous. +4. No, -4. It's not fully charged. This is the thing. It worked here okay, but I really recommend watching out for the drive gauge or not doing options where your opponent could actually get the upper hand. And if you go ahead, do this, right? Waste drive rush. Perfect parry might be an opportunity. Here, you do not have to do drive rush. Steady medium punch is not a good button here, because it leads most of the time to unsafe options. And watch, this can get, the Gladius can get parried, I think, at level 1. Ah, wait, no, okay. Actually, I just saw that. Still risky, but Marisa has level 1, not Kimberly. Still risky. You're at a range where you're +4, but not close enough for the, what's it called? Throw mix-up. And I know you're plus, so you can press the medium button. The problem... Was? Wart mal ein bisschen, weil ich bin eh gleich fertig, dann könnt ihr hier spielen, okay? Warte. Your show's over, bro. Okay. Because of perfect parry, and because there's no opportunity to throw here, unless it's a hard read. If you parry, if she parries, like Kimberly, and you press crouching medium punch, high chance you will get parried and lose a ton of drive gauge. I know it didn't happen here, but I just want to point that out because if you get into higher elo, it's high likely they might do parry when you're plus. And it's just too risky here. Sometimes it's okay to let the opponent cook a little bit and watch what the opponent does. But you trade, not pressing instantly a button, you have to know your ranges after the trade. Sometimes like just watch what the opponent does. So, neutral jump's coming, going down, Gladius is fine, right? I think after the Gladius, it's enough time to walk forward and grab. But again, Kimberly level 1, you have her in the corner. I will literally in this elo watch what the opponent does. If she drive rushes, crouch jab or steady medium punch into combo. If she jumps, Gladius. And most of the time in this elo, people are not patient. Nice throw. So honestly, here, I would just walk up and throw again. Very easy reason why. If the throw hits, you win. If she level 1s, you get level 1, okay. But it's not that much damage. And level 1 is gone, so you stole the resources. So, the 50-50 right now is in your favor. There's a bait, and too scared. Because you think, I don't want to get level 1. I'm scared. In this scenario, getting level 1, it's okay. Throw will kill, level 1 won't kill, won't do that much damage. I will take the risk reward, 100%. You're waiting, trying to get in. If this happens, watch. So the drive rush happens, just block. Okay, and in this scenario, I would just walk backwards. The reason, or like try to jump out. The reason for that is, if Kimberly back throws you, you're in the corner. It's dangerous. If she combos you, she can do slide or whatever, or like a little slow hit, like a little bit of a hit confirm. It's not that much damage, and you're still mid screen. Risk reward, and she's nearly burned out. No DI. DI has no purpose here. Even if you DI, she can DI back, but she can. There might be a chance she can perfect parry, blah. But in this case, she just jumped out, so I wouldn't have DI'd here. But you gave the opponent a chance to do a comeback. Punish counter, gets away with the meter. She gains meter. So now you have to guess. The opponent can throw you multiple times, but sometimes you have to take the throw. The worst case scenario, what could happen here, is you level 1 on wake up, the Kimberly blocks it, punishes you, you're burned out. That's the best case scenario for the Kimberly. So I would take the throw till the Kimberly does a mistake with a jab string or whatever, because Drive Rush won't be happening too soon unless she wants to get burned out. So let's see what happens. Happens. It's okay. Even though you got hit, your drive gauge is recovering, so the burnout risk is way less. In this elo, Drive Rush is, in this elo, Drive Impact is a thing. And most of the time, Kimberly's like to do Drive Rush, Drive Impact when they just walk backwards out of nowhere and then just like max range Drive Impact, and they want to do that. Just be ready for Drive Impacts. That's plus. Kind of risky, but from now on, I want you to get more comfortable in the corner and getting used to blocking and parrying, so you build a bit more confidence and know what kind of mix-ups are coming. Steady hands. You need only one medium button and you win. What can the Kimberly do? Drive Rush, jump in, fake jump in, or EX from teleportation. Crouching heavy punch beats EX teleportation, right? Even back jump light kick or something like that. If she does the elbow or the normal jump in, Gladius. Drive Rush, you do one jab, kill. You have to chill. See what happens. Dangerous, but good that you let it go, and nice awareness of the spacing. Round starts. Slide. So watch. You jumped again. So I see this is a little bit of a habit. This is the first replay we watch, but it might be a habit. At the beginning of the round, never jump. Just chill. Look what upon us. Because I think if you block this slide, that's minus enough so you can punish it. And she does a lot of damage. Have this in your head. The lower the MR, the more mistakes someone does. That's the reason people have low MR. They tend to have their game plan, they stick to their game plan. It works at lower level players. But higher level players will punish those things, and they know how to punish it. And that's why they don't get much MR in general, and they sink and sink and sink. So relax. Look what your opponent does. You jump over. Get hit. Same scenario. Okay, you have a knockdown. Throw. It's okay. After throw. Nice. See. I want you to learn one thing. How should I say this the best? Let your opponent cook in the corner. Sometimes people, not sometimes, a lot of times people don't love to be in the corner, right? They hate to be in the corner. They try to do everything just to jump out. Or to get out. I want to see what happens, and I hope you don't do much here right now, just in the beginning to see if... Nice. Pro loop. Okay. Heck. Now I want to see what you do. See, he already jumped out. Let him cook, let him sweat in the corner. See what they do. Try to next time play a bit more reactive. And if they don't do much, then you do your game plan. Harass them with forward medium punch. Do here a little bit Gladius, right? But forward medium punch, forward heavy kick, forward heavy punch, Gladius, mix up, drive rush. Then you do that stuff. So you give the opportunity to side switch. That's the setup. So you have to guess between throw and jab. That's plus. Yeah. After heavy kick, like forget. I want you to get rid of the concept of reversal DI, especially against especially if a bump is down, or especially if the opponent presses the plus button. It's at 99% it won't work. So DI is not your go-to in defense. Jump out. Oh, let him cook. You see? Again, you're active. Kimberly lives to jump. Jump twice in a row. Just be patient. Look what they do. Get a combo. Drive reversal. Again, you see? 3 times already drive impact. 3 times didn't work. Get rid of that. You're very afraid to block. Don't be afraid. Even if you can't block 90% of the things, you learn by doing. Stars, I hope you don't jump. Nice, you learned. Let's see what it is. See? Half a second passed. Jump. Again, jump. Nice. I like that you Gladys. If you do drive rush from here, boom. Doing the target combo into Gladius isn't that great. Like for the opponent, it's just like not really mix up. You can do either standing medium kick, and if it hits, you can combo out of it at least. Or I want you to do like just go low at least or go high, so the opponent has to guess. Plus, definitely no ranges. Look, after you hit Gladius, fully charged, too far away for the crouching medium punch, but you could do a spacing trap. For example, if you know your opponent loves to press a button, look, jab, right? Trades here. But what you could do is forward medium punch or forward heavy punch from a distance or from a timing perspective, where if they jab, the jab whiffs and you hit them with the forward medium punch or forward heavy punch, and it's a big combo. If you don't know what a spacing trap is, basically I can I'm gonna show you in oh fuck, I can't. My stick isn't goddammit. A spacing trap basically is if you're doing a sequence of strings or a normal or whatever that pushes the opponent away so far that if they press their favorite button, for example crouching medium kick or medium punch or jab, and you press the button at the same time or a little bit delayed, that has more startup but more range than the button they press, you create a gap perfectly where your button will beat their button if you press it at the same time. Nice, Gladius. Nice. Your plus there. Back heavy punch would have done more damage. I don't know about modern. So here's the thing. Drive rush, boom, okay. And then you do another. You do this. I kind of don't like this. First of all, once you had this confirmed, I would have gone into level 3. It wouldn't do too much damage. But the good part about this is you would recover drive gauge, which is really important. So you would have more drive rush pressure afterwards. You do this, and you do drive rush again. If the opponent now does level 3, you burned out, and you would be in trouble. Especially because Marisa doesn't have great wake-up options. So sometimes, just relax. You don't have to, especially here, look. You're so close, you don't have to drive rush. Marisa uses drive rush most of the time to get closer, because otherwise she don't have Oki. Right now, you use drive rush, so the opponent knows you're about to do something. You could do jab to whiff it, but now you charge a heavy punch, which is so slow. It's so susceptible to wake up stuff. So try not to do that. If you do it, do back heavy punch. It's harder to see than just heavy punch. But here, risk reward isn't there. You're +7. And again, you go to the standing medium punch, which is not safe if you don't cancel it properly. You see, you charge it, level 3 susceptible. Opponent doesn't know. Can drive rush. Look. Okay. Okay. The worst case scenario is happening. You drive rush. You're exactly at 2 bars. CA takes 2 bars. Here what you can do, right? You hit this, right? You can drive rush if you want to. It's not that great, but drive rush, jab, to bait maybe the ult. If you bait the ult, you win. If not, the game is still going on. But worst case scenario. Now you have to think about, what do I do when I'm burned out? You don't want to get into the corner, but try to block as much as you can to recover more drive gauge. That's why people, when they're burned out, go to their opponents and block. So they recover drive gauge much faster.
Now, machine! Ninja! Star! Sniper!
And watch out. I will just block. That's okay. Keep blocking. And now you're close to the corner. Best option, either you react to raw drive. The best, actually, you're playing modern. Level 2, you win. I would just watch out for the drive impact. It's highly coming. I don't think that will work. Yeah. The reason you did level 3 there is because you were so focused on level 3 against the drive impact that the moment something happened that was like an offensive move from Kimberly, your head was like, okay, level 3, because you were so focused on that. Relax. You're playing modern, you have time. Level 2 is enough. You don't need level 3. Level 2 can be an anti-air, but at this point, honestly, just focus on drive impact and anti-airing. Air-to-air would have worked as well. In this scenario, especially, I would have think air-to-air. I'm not sure how good level 2 is as an anti-air. Can't tell right now, but let's see what happens. Probably the game. Unless the Kimberly doesn't know how to punish properly. Okay. Yeah.
Kimberly wins.
Okay. We watch one more thing. And I'm gonna show you something in the practice mode. I'm gonna watch actually the Rio one because you're writing horrendous loss against the Rio. Okay. I wanna watch this actually. Didn't copy. Is that one? Sure. Why doesn't it copy? Is this one? No. Why isn't it copying it? Yeah. Watch this. Let's see.
Fight with all your heart!
Round 1. Fight.
It's crazy that... Look how patient you are against the Ryu. And look how patient you are against Kimberly. I think because Kimberly is such a frantic character where like, oh, I don't want to get pressured. She does so much stuff. That either you want to go into offense or you just want to avoid anything to get into the defensive position. But especially in that matchup, it's much more important to react to what she does. Because especially in lower MR, they play really crazy. So I like the patience, I like the anti-air. Nice one. This thing. That's great. Now we'll just go for the drive gauge, right? Like I wouldn't even care if the person does wake up EX. I would go for the throw. You see, if you went for the throw right now, you would have gotten him. you were too scared for the EX uppercut. Don't be scared. If they do EX, they're burned out. That's perfect. So next time an opponent has no bars, right? And is under 2 bars, drive rush, throw. I would be watching out what the opponent does. And if they do nothing, forward heavy punch or forward medium kick. Too reliant on... I'm noticing you're trying to do this too much. No. Perfect. Need the drive range off. Back throw. Really low on drive gauge. You could drive rush and then like block and see if he does super. If not, you can just... Well, if not, you could just walk forward and do your pressure. Let's see what he do. The opponent will... Okay, I will tell you what the opponent will do. He will either jump in the corner backwards every time, or he will just forward dash, forward jump, or just random sweep. One of the both. Again, stop doing that. If you want to get closer, walk towards the opponent. You have time. He's still in burnout. You just always give the opportunity a chance to do something like that. So, patience. Low on drive gauge, definitely jump. Don't block that. 100 billion% drive impact coming. If he does heavy punch drive impact, I don't know if you can... Like, I know you can level 1. So I would at least be ready with a level 1. I think that would even kill. No, too many button presses. If you burned out, don't try too many buttons. I know you want to get out, but look what your opponent does and see if he's greedy for the drive impact and then punish him. Probably Superman punch. 100% coming. Huh? Yeah. Nice. This is what I'm talking about. That tool. Just randomly throw it out if you're in range. Or you can use it as a whiff punish. Huge damage. Boom, boom, boom. So, safe jump. No. If you do that, always go for the safe jump. Wait, maybe you messed up. Let me see. Oh. Maybe you... Wait. There's a safe jump setup which you can use afterwards. Just hold forward. Jump. And this is a safe jump. Nice. Opponent doesn't want to block. If someone jumps over you, what you can do as a Marisa, but as any character by the way, use parry if they cross you up, and if they press a button you perfect parry them, you can just throw them back into the corner. Get used to that. Pro. If someone drive rushes you with crouching medium kick, right, and they don't cancel that into a crouching light punch immediately, then there's always a gap in between. What you could do is, every time someone drive rushes you after a crouching medium kick, buffer level 2. The level 2 will only come out if the drive rush is not a string. The damage isn't that big, but here your drive gauge is very low, so it's well worth it. So plexus. Not sure if that's a string, probably not. That's nice. You need only one more hit. So what I hope is, and the Ryu probably will play defensive, go backwards, back jump, and wait for it to jump. If you get too close, he'll probably crouch a medium kick. So what I want you to do is, do not misspace the Superman punch right now. And just walk towards your opponent. Not drive rushing, because you barely have any meter. Unlucky. Unlucky. Well, that was very risky. Okay, I'm gonna show you something. And replay. I'm gonna show you something. Where do we start? Hope my controller works. And my controller doesn't work. I think I have to. Do I have to really restart Street Fighter? I didn't know if I have to restart Street Fighter just to. Never tried this. But...
Street Fighter 6.
Really? Oh man. Okay, I have to restart. 1 second. Okay.
Street Fighter 6.
Okay, that works. So keep in mind, I'm not a Marisa player. I don't know all the OK right. I play pretty basic Marisa. What I noticed. I'll show you some stuff against Marisa.
Marisa.
I live for battle.
Let's first do against. I mean, it's the same against Kimberly, right? Let's take a view. I want you to start doing following. At the beginning of the round, I want you to do nothing. And look out for the following. Does a drive rush come? Or a jump? If a character can alter the jump arc, I want you to use like Gladius, right? If someone does a drive rush, I just want to show you what benefit they are. If you just look out for how do I record? No, it's wrong. Oh, record button here. Do I have to really do this? Oh yeah. Okay. All right. My other stick has way more buttons. I never did this with the hitbox. It's playback. Wait. Do playback. Am I recording? Play recording. Okay. So, if a round starts and the drive rush, you can, right? At least do stuff like this, right? Drive rush. Or you could be ready and say, okay, I want to confirm hard, right? You do this. Look, if the round starts, you do. That's wrong. You can either do this. And not Gladius, but do this. And then kneel in the corner. And then you have a safe jump, right? So look how much damage and corner position you get out just by chilling for 2 seconds and looking what the opponent does. And then your mix-up starts. If you don't want to burn meter, right, you can do stuff like this. Drive rush, right? person does drive rush, just like go ahead and do this. Oh my god. Otherwise set it on hitbox. And look at your opportunities, what you can do on wake up. Like, I don't know her setups properly, but what you could do is like see how plus you are afterwards. There's probably a lot of Marisa players who have setups afterwards. Either do drive rush or whatever. See what your options are after that. This is the first punish. I want you to start being comfortable getting in this range, right? Because this is a range where if people jump in, you still can anti-air with Marisa, right? Because if you're here and they press a button, this, of course, record. Record. Right. So, if they jump in with a button, you anti-air them. But if they empty jump from this range, your button whiffs. That's why get comfortable in this range. Because this is a very good range for Marisa. The reason is she has good normals to go forward. And I want you to start not only always doing this, right? You can do that. You apply pressure. But if you get comfortable in this range, let's say your opponent doesn't do much. You can do boom. You're -3. But you got a bit of drive gauge. It's not much they can do about it in this range. No fear of throw. You still can anti-air. If you hit a counter, you can confirm from that, right? And now the mix-up game starts. If you do this or do this, right? If they do, if you stand here, where's the recording? If you stand here, if you stand here, you can start with punishing from this range, right? Boom, +6. You can do at least this. I'm doing too late, sorry. Boom, 1, 2, knockdown. You can do the same with this. Boom, look how much damage. 1, 2. 4K. This is why you want to stay in this range. If they don't do much, right? Then it's your time to harass again. Say, huh? You don't want to do much? You're like the patient type? Okay. Boom. Give me a drive gauge. Give me a drive gauge. Oh, you still don't press much. Okay. Sorry. 1-1. I don't want to do this. Gladius. Gladius. Look. Boom. 1 bar gone. Boom. I don't want to. Come on, hitbox. Forward heavy kick. Gladius. Mad strong. And the longer they block, the more drive gauge you're earning, and they lose. The less drive gauge they have, the more they panic. So get ready for like air to air if they jump out, right? If they're too close and they jump from this range and you're pressuring them, back jump, medium punch. You're a bit further away, but afterwards you can still drive rush to maintain the positioning. And if you have enough gauge, this is where you start to do stuff like forward heavy kick, drive rush. It's safe on block. You can do mix up. You can say, yo, trusty.
For the real German Manon, Ken player.
Hey, Ken would have been enough. Yeah, thank you for the resub. I appreciate it. How are you? You can mix this up. Simple mix up. This. Hey, yo. Hellrider, thank you so much for the resub. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And welcome. If you do forward heavy kick, either throw, forward heavy kick, into this, or forward heavy kick, because you think they're gonna like you're gonna try to jump out, right? You can go ahead and do like forward heavy kick and do forward heavy kick Gladius, or forward heavy kick and do standing medium kick, delayed though, because you want to have a gap. If you do forward heavy kick into medium kick instantly, it's a block string. So you want to have the gap So they think there might be a command grab coming, and they get hit by this. Because if I do this every time,
Where are you
they want
going?
to jump away, right? They want to do something.
Sweet dreams.
And if this case comes, then the medium kick. Hit. Look, I'm gonna show you. Let's say I want block reversal. I want jump. Okay, test this out. Right. So if I do this, instantly, no mix up. If I do this, delayed, hits. So, you wanna do? Oh, wait. Oh, hits? Combo. Watch. It's a simple mix-up, but it's still a guessing game. Because this is really strong. And if you don't want to hit that, you go for this. What you can mix this up with, if let's say the opponent is quite low, and one command grab would kill, but you don't want to risk this, what you could do is do this, throw, regular throw. Because if they jump out or jump, still can anti-air. Or if you're fast enough, sorry, so you can try to practice that. I don't know if level 2 will work. That doesn't, you see, maybe if I delay it, I'm not really sure about this. It does, see? It doesn't kill the throw, but it's safer than gambling this. So remember, have this in your head. Try to get comfortable in this rage. Here and there, random Gladys is fine. Watch what your opponent do in lower elo. Lower elo, they tend to jump. Something unsafe. Get comfortable in this range. See if they press the button. Try to whiff punish. If you're not comfortable with punish right now, just now and then, if the opponent is really patient, say, okay, I hit you. It's a counter, a combo. If not, it's fine. I do this, give me a drive gauge, right? Harass a little bit and see what the opponent does. Now we're gonna, and if you want to start your offense, right? Don't do always this, or like do this every time and charge. So look, not real. They can reversal, they can parry. There's a lot of answers to this. If you do this and you have a lot of bar, I want you to do this instead. It's safe. If they try to jump out, you get them, and it's not super optimal, but it still is a, I want to do this and to throw mix up. So boom, throw, doesn't work, crouching heavy punch. Or like, boom, throw, just jumps away, I do this and that. When you do this, alright, or this, and the opponent loves to press a button afterwards because you are minus, I want you to learn the way of parry. Perfect parry. Great mechanic. Wait, where's parry? Parry. Drive impact. No, I don't know. Parry. Yeah, sorry. Let's say Ryu does crouching medium punch. Or crouching medium kick, whatever. Oh my god, not standing. There we go. So, it's not your turn. You want to press. Let's say like this. It doesn't work, right? You get hit. You're minus, right? Can't punish you, but you're minus. If you notice people love to press after you're minus, tap parry after you block. If you get a perfect parry, you can punish. Depending on the range, most of the time, on a medium normal, something like this, like this. Right, you can do stuff like this. You can do. One. Definitely you can do this. The closer you are, the more damage you can do. Parrying from this range bears nearly no risks. So, you can try that out. Boom, I parry, I don't care. After throw, if you drive rush, jab, I'm not quite sure how safe that is. I think it is safe enough. I have to find this out right now. See the frame there? Sorry, don't jump, please. -3, safe. There's not a single ult in the game that can hit you there. So let's say it's a checkmate situation. You want to bait your opponent after a forward throw. Right? Jab. Boom. Wake up ult. They're dead. And every time you bait something and think they're going to, and you see uppercut, I want you to be ready to charge heavy punch. Full punish. That's the strongest part of Marisa. The damage. Abuse it. In the corner, in general, I want you to start. Sorry, I want you. No, let's keep drive rush pressuring actually. 1 second. Reset. If you throw, right? You can drive rush. I'm pretty sure you can do this, but I don't think there's too much pressure afterwards, because if the opponent back rolls, but at least you can do this. If the opponent respects you and doesn't press many buttons, you can do like this, but a good player will try to recognize this. If you want to guaranteed pressure, right, you can do stuff like this. See if it hits, your plus, but you can't go for throw. Or you just do forward throw, drive rush, and see what the opponent does, and just to keep up and stay in the same range as I do. Unfortunately, I don't know any Marisa setups like that. I'm not particularly sure if she has pressure mid-screen. I doubt she has. But if you're low on drive meter, obviously don't want to spend drive meter there. Golden rule of thumb, try to stay above 3 drive meters every time. You don't want to go into the orange zone. If you're comfortable in this range, right? And let's say your opponent doesn't do much. You can of course do this as well, right? Bully him a little bit. Here, blah. But if you're really comfortable and you're here and you're playing against someone that is having a crouching medium punch, you can do this. This is also a spacing trap as well. Watch this. This is a spacing trap. I do Gladius. And I'm outside the range where his button would whiff. See? Doesn't work. Is it a spacing trap? I'm not sure if spacing trap means as well that it should go on block as well. I guess this would be more of a spacing trap. See? Because the opponent's button whiffs. Regardless of what happens, your button would go on block or on hit. And you can confirm from that, right? So I know that I do Gladius. I'm nowhere near in range to do anything besides this. But I know if I do this and they press crouching medium punch or something like that, or kick, I can do this. If you're more comfortable, you can react and say, I'm gonna do this and do this. And this is huge damage. So, Gladius, wait, and then you whiff punch. I'm too far away. Boom. Huge damage. So, again, we're staying in this range. Harassing the opponent. Give me your drive bar. He bluffs to press a button there. We do parry. I do a Gladius. Spacing trap, right? Boom. I watch. I can whiff punish. Opponent doesn't do much. Okay. Forward heavy kick, right? Sorry, I'm not. I hate this. Gladius. Heavy is a frame trap. Light is a string. I'm not sure about medium. Medium is a string too. 1 bar gone. I'm really close. Boom. Still can parry. Oh, here, look. Gladius. Ah. Watch this. If I do point blank this into Gladius, and I stand, crouching medium kick whiffs. But if I block, crouch, it hits. Sorry, I block it. Because crouching hurt box is bigger than standing. So sometimes this is very good to know. If you do this, don't block. You do this, that's for you, stand. So if boom, react, boom, hit him. Or quarter circle. Yo, Kimberly, welcome. Yeah, I'm doing it on a hitbox right now. I'm still not accustomed to it, so I'm still holding forward and I'm doing this fast. But I appreciate the feedback. Thank you. And welcome. Heavy punch is a gap. I don't recommend doing heavy punch. So keep in mind, look, if I do the medium gladius, doesn't work. If I do a light gladius, I whiffs. This is an advanced tag that you can find out between character to character, right? If crouching medium kick, for example, from Ryu doesn't hit, most likely crouching medium kicks with similar range or less range won't hit either. And you just rinse repeat this. If you want to build in a little bit of more mix up, you can say like, okay, I'm going to do this into sorry, I'm going to do this. Sorry, do this into overhead, right? Oh my god, I can do this one, yeah. Right, do this into this. Obviously, it only works if they don't mash reversal or something like that. Very good, Coach Mary. Thank you, thank you. I'm still new to this, so I appreciate feedback, and I just try my best right now, and I try to cover a lot of things at once, because the person can always rewatch the replay. So, and I'm trying to just do what I know or what I might know. Ideally, just trying to think about this right now, is Marisa has very limited mix-up, but it's efficient mix-up, right? There is risk reward, but again, damage is there. And most of the time, you don't want to spam stuff like that too much, because there is the chance of perfect parry. I know people might not doing it right now, but on higher elo, it is there. So if you do that, what you could do is, if they love the perfect parry immediately, release it a little bit later, right? If they have ult and stuff like that, they can react, but I don't want to go there right now. It's too much. What else could we... Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Setting hard kick. Super safe. -3, right? Great startup. Sorry, startup meh, but you can use it as well to harass if you know you're spacing well. We'll try to punish. Huge damage. So these are not your normals. You can use them. This. Boom. Punish. Use your drive impact. Drive thingy. I don't want you to do drive impact in the corner anymore. If you're here, if you really want to counter, let's say you really don't want to be in the corner anymore. Instead, okay, in the string, I guess to EX Gladius. If they don't go low, there might be a chance you catch a button. Use EX Gladius at least. Or wait for your turn and then jab, right? The specifics of waiting for your turn is a little bit loose in Street Fighter 6 due to the existence of parry. But what you have to know if you want to play in Masters and above, a little bit of frame data. Not everything, just to know, hey, I know that if Kimberly does crouching medium kick, it's +1 block. So it's not, I can't press jab. Right? I know that if she press standing hard kick, she's plus as well. So I can't really jab. So to respect things like that, and to maybe implement parry here. If you think like it's Kimberly's turn, she might press something, tap parry, maybe get a read. Try to block in the beginning more. Blocking isn't great in this game, but I think for beginners and in general, to get comfortable in the corner and to block more and see what's going on, to get more accustomed to the mix-ups, to the pressure. And even if you can't block it all, even if you experience a lot of bullshit, your brain will wire to say, hey, I think like I got hit by this 20 times. I think slowly I understand that I can block. And you think a step ahead, say, hey, is this a real sequence? I always block that, but is anything there? You know? And then you tinker around. I'm trying to figure out. There's a lot of things I forgot to say, but my brain is reaching its limits right now. It's been a my brain. What else did I forget? I guess. Yeah, I mean the safe jump you already probably know. If you do this, overhead, you jump in, light kick, either go for command grab, or you go for like a hit confirm. If you do this every time, you can either do this, right? If they jump away, or do this, or wait, not preparing, no, or drive rush overhead, right? You still plus. If it hits, it hits. The reason I want you to do this is because if they think a command grab is coming, right? They tend to jump away or reversal. And you want to get the max out of that. And if you hit a medium kick like this and it hits, you can easily hit confirm to, oh, okay, back heavy punch. Go for the damage. Because if you do this, instead, like, okay, like, as an opponent, I would be like, all right, I tried to get away, but it's not that much damage. Actually, less damage. They want to make your opponent scared. Against fireballs or in general projectiles, try to practice perfect pairing. Even if it doesn't work in the beginning, it doesn't matter. Even if you get hit by 1 billion fireballs, doesn't matter. Build the confidence to react to fireballs with a parry. Look what you can do just by parrying. I want to record. No, I can't. Oh, I don't have a back button. There we go. Okay. For example, pushback, right? If I parry and I mess up, oh, I tried to mess up. Let me mess up. Not much pushback. So, what you can do as Marisa, for example, if you fast enough and you perfect parry, you can punish the fireball depending on what fireball there is. Oh, one second. Look, I perfect parry, heavy punch. Right? Ah, messed up. Huh? Boom, boom, boom. Not much damage, but still damage. Sometimes you can even do this and drive rush through, but most of the time you're close enough as Marisa to do forward heavy punch or forward medium punch. Boom. What I want you to do as well, but don't try to do everything at once. Step by step. First focus on the spacing, try to be more patient. Once you get that in, and try to do the other things. Step by step, because if you try to do everything at once, your brain will just wire completely. You will be completely loose and like you'll think like, oh no, it's too hard, I don't want to do everything at once, and then you will lose, you get burnout, you don't want to play the game anymore. No, take your time, doesn't matter how long it takes. Have fun and focus step by step. If the opponent is low on HP, Marisa can only level 3 through, but level 2 as well. So, as modern, if you stay here, you can kill your opponents just by doing this. Level 2 reaction. Other than that, if you see that an opponent gets closer, let's say I'm Rio, right? Let's say I want to do this. So, I want to grab, right? I know jab is tempting to say like get away, but you should do this. And then Gladius. The reason is if your opponent fucks up, and you hit the jab, and to counter it, because you got a button or a throw, zip, combo. So this is like your get off me move. Block string. There's a gap between your target combo, obviously, but I never saw anyone parry in between. So this Gladius is nearly a bar and says, hey, don't come close to me, get off me. Right? If you want a bit more range and a bit more safer because you're scared that the button comes quicker, crouching light kick, say no, get away from me, right? Stay away, demon. This is 6 frames. But up this range, say get away. And again, Gladius, look where you're spaced. Probably again the same range. And you go for it. I don't know what to add to that right now, because I don't want to give too much information. Like we can go with like matchups, blah, but I think first the basics are more important. I'm gonna leave it at like that. If the person has more questions, I'm gonna link the VOD and then ask, hey, is it okay? Do you have more questions? Is there anything you didn't understand? And if they are, next week again, where we have our next coaching session, I'm going to address that. Again, chat, because we are nearly we're gonna end soon. Thank you for the follow. What a nice name, PP McG. If you wanna have tips, or if you wanna get your replay analyzed, I'm not an all-knowing guru. Okay. I just try to share the knowledge I have. Might be wrong, might be right. I just try to help, I guess. I'm having fun doing this as well. There is no fee. I'm not taking any money for this. The only thing is if you enjoy it, just share the stream. Maybe you have friends or something like that. Say, hey, if you need help, there's this guy doing tutorials, coaching, blah. Please, for the love of God, before you pay someone hourly to coach you, come here, man.